How goes it all? Welcome back to Patterson Up Properties. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome day. Now, today's topic, I'm going to be talking about people who can start real estate investing with their retirement funds. Because, a lot of people have retirement funds, but a lot of times they just sit on them and they don't utilize them to where they can make themselves more money. But before I get started, remember I am a wholesaler within the DMV area. And if you're looking to wholesale your property, or you are an investor looking to find a distressed property for that you want to purchase so you can fix and flip or buy and hold, here is my contact information. Please let me know if you're interested, whether you're in DC, Maryland, Virginia. I got a team of people and we're always willing to help. So I just wanted to throw that disclaimer out there before I get into the content. Now to the content. All right. I came across this article the other day and I found it very interesting for people who are thinking about getting into real estate. The article started off with an infamous quote from Mark Twain, which is one of my favorite quotes, stating, "Buy land, they're not making any more of it." And that is absolutely true. This is so true because so many people are focused on just buying homes and multifamily properties and even commercial properties, which is awesome. But looking into buying land and other things can be just as lucrative and at times inexpensive. The article stated that you have 24 hours and easy access to credit is what anybody needs to really get started in the real estate investing business. And there's no better time than now to start investing in real estate, because now is the essence when it comes to anything. And, credit is the essence when it comes to anything in real estate. Now, not always, but when it's very great for you when you have good personal credit and for your business to have great business credit for you to actually follow through on specific things. Now, I think the fact that a lot of people are scared to get into bad debt is the biggest reason why they don't really want to even get into the real estate investment business. And I can understand that. But all I can say to that, my counterpoint to that is if most people have to eventually buy a car, you're going to get into debt with that car unless you have the cash money to just pay it off in cash. And most working people don't. If you buy a home for yourself, you're going to have to get a loan. And most working people don't have the cash to just buy that home in cash. So you're going to get into debt. Now, is buying a home bad debt? No. Some people say yes, but no. However, most of the time, even student loan debt, it just depends on how you look at it. It can be considered bad debt. Any debt that you're accumulating that you're not making money off of is considered bad debt. It is what it is. So when you buy an investment property and you have if you pay in cash money, then you're just collecting rent and not having to worry about paying the mortgage. If you're paying the mortgage, you make sure you put the rent high enough to ensure that you make some sort of a profit off of a house. Okay, that's considered good debt. Okay, good debt is that's just what it is. It's something that you have to pay back, but you're making money off of it all at the same time. That's the American way, and people, like a lot of cars are becoming good debt. Like people back in the day, trucks were the only thing that was considered good debt when it came to a moving vehicle, because they were delivering things and they were getting paid for delivering and getting paid for the mileage and getting paid for the maintenance. Now it's the same thing for regular working people that have regular cars, because they make deliveries for Amazon, Uber, Grubhub, DoorDash. A lot of people will use that money, will use money that they have saved or borrowed to purchase their first investment property or to team up with others as well. I know a real estate investor who's an Uber driver when he needs extra cash every now and then, but he does not have a real job because he makes money from wholesaling and rental properties. That's just the best way to put it. So but anyways, and then the thing is, remember, team up with people too. Don't try to do this all by yourself. But when I got started, I thought, I'm going to do it by myself. Nope. I got a team of people and I can't wait to expand my reach with the team of people that I have right now. It's all about collaboration in this business, and it's all about relationships. So let's discuss another option that people can look into, and obviously do additional research. That's what you must do. Because remember, I'm not a financial professional. I'm giving my perspective on something that I'm doing. And obviously you got to do your own research now. When it comes to utilizing your retirement fund, the article stated, and I looked this up on various websites and on the IRS's websites. The IRS actually allows people to invest in real estate through qualified retirement plans, but certain retirement providers could place restrictions on your plan. So make sure that when you open up a qualified retirement plan, please ensure that you do your research and know if you can utilize those funds that you put into the plan into real estate and other things without being penalized for it. That's because you just never know. And a lot of people don't realize that they can use retirement plans to do this. Because at the end of the day, and let me get into what the retirement plan actually is called. It's called a self-directed solo 401k retirement plan. And it's considered very popular, qualified retirement plans for full-time real estate investors for using their funds that they contribute to receive dividends from their contributions, all at the same time. Now, let's get into the aspects of how self-directed 401ks retirement plans are for business owners and self-employed individuals like myself. For example, I'm a self-employed individual and I conduct my real estate business under my limited liability corporation, LLC. And in order to be eligible for a solo 401k retirement plan, one must be a part-time or full-time self-employed individual, and that's why you need to get your once you start making money in real estate, then you get your LLC, so then you can start doing your qualified retirement plan from your LLC. Another great upside to this is that business owners that work with their significant others are eligible to open up an account with them and can have similar contributions and limits as well. Now let's get more into the rules and regulations of a solo 401k retirement plan. Now, annual contributions, say for instance, if it's $60,000 for the year 2019, it's inclusive of catch-up contributions of up to $6,000 for individuals over 50 years old. Now, Roth contributions. Make Roth IRA contributions of up to $24,000 within the year, irrespective of your income threshold. Now, dates to keep in mind, and obviously you still want to do your own research. Establish your solo 401k plan before December 31st. We're in October now, so if you're thinking about doing it, now's the time to do it. For which contributions are to be made. You can make elective contributions up till December 31st, whereas profit sharing contributions could be made up to the regular tax filing deadlines plus extension. Now, participant loan. The IRS allows every eligible plan participant to borrow up to $50,000 or 50% of the account balance. So I think that's a great thing. And if you're like me, you invest in areas where it's cheaper to live in, you can do a lot with $50,000. You can buy a lot of fix and flips. You can buy and holds. And when I say cheaper areas, I'm talking about Pennsylvania, Indiana, Ohio, Louisiana, the Carolinas, areas like that. So just keep that in mind. Now, there's a UBIT, this specific exemption when you purchase real estate with non-recourse financing. Now, diversification with a self-directed solo 401k, you can invest in real estate, like I plan to do, mortgage notes, tax liens, definitely plan to do that. Tax deeds, definitely plan to do that. Precious metals, private equity, and the traditional stock and bond investments, So you have all these specific options, but once again, you have to make sure that you do your homework and you actually get the right plan from the right individuals. Now, once again, you must do your homework and research. Let's go over the steps to achieve this for yourself and business. Let's get to it. We are almost down to the nitty-gritty. Thank you for staying on with me so long. Now, you want to first open a self-directed solo 401k account. Start by opening up your plan with the right organization that you want to utilize for yourself. Make sure that, like I stated earlier, the provider allows real estate investing along with other alternative investments. Look for checkbook control options, as it will make investing as easy as writing a check. Fund your retirement account. Once the account is active, it's time to fund it with qualified rollovers and regular contributions. And this is where it gets to the good part, especially for those of you that have been working for years, like myself. According to the current regulations, you can roll over funds from any retirement accounts, including 401k, 401(b), 457, thrift savings plans, traditional IRAs, SEP IRAs, simple IRA, defined benefits plans, and COHE plans. The only exception is you can't roll over money from a Roth IRA. So just don't even think about it, because the IRS will be like, Choose a property. This is the next step for your solo 401k plan. After funding your plan, the next step is to choose an investment property. The property selection criteria will vary depending upon your investing strategy. Use of non-recourse financing. If you're short on funds, the IRS allows you to fund the purchase with a non-recourse loan. Obviously, do your homework, consult the financial professionals and tax professionals, and then go from there. Title company, ensure that you title the property correctly. The only difference between purchasing a property with your solo 401k and personal money is that your solo 401k account holds the title of the property. Something to keep in mind. You will sign on its behalf as the trustee of the solo 401k plan. Residual income and expenses. Make sure that any income generated by the property flows back into your solo 401k plan account, because the same rule applies to the expenses incurred in the maintenance of the property. And obviously there's much more that's involved, but you definitely want to consult a professional before you think about even doing this. You want to dot your I's and cross your T's to ensure that everything in itself works out in your favor, because everybody's way of doing business in the way that they want things to work out will work out in a specific manner, and it might not work out for me. What works for me might not work for you, and vice versa. So if you plan to invest in real estate, I would definitely look into obtaining an S401k once you start making money from wholesaling like I'm doing, tax liens like I'm doing, which is going to be the next video that I'm going to make within the next week or two, or the money that you make from rental property income. Another thing I practice, if you're going to be in the real estate business, period, you not only want to have multiple streams of income, but you want to have multiple areas to invest your money, i.e. mutual funds, index funds, IRAs, stocks, bonds, precious metals, and the whole nine. Heck, even if you want to partner up in another business that's going to generate money, where it could be a franchise or, parking lots, that's something I'm thinking about. The possibilities are endless when you get the right mindset and get with the right people. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Please share. Please subscribe to the channel, because this channel is way newer than Larry's Anything Goes. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys have an awesome night. Take care.